let them eat cake. So we got the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. You don't give a shit about a certain group of people because they have nothing to do with you. And if they're screwed over, you don't care as long as you're not affected. Let them eat cake. You're like Marie Antoinette right now, Capricorn signs. So we got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. This is how you guys are actually doing personally. You guys are doing great. You got money, Ten of Pentacles, maybe a great career. Maybe you're even the boss with the Emperor here. You guys are on top of your game, on top of your financial game, on top of the physical world. And so you're kind of not really feeling like helping other people. You're kind of feeling like if something bad's happening to other people, we're going to keep it over there. We're going to stay over here. We're going to let them work it out themselves. And then down here, this continuing on to tell us about how successful you are and why, we've got the Lovers and the Hierophant. This is very traditional contracts. Like maybe you have a corporate job and it's a high-paying corporate job, right? The Hierophant with the Lovers here in the Knight of Wands is you just being entangled in something that is very traditional or like runs deep within society, like a doctor, the Hierophant. Doctor, professor, consultant, just anyone who is knowledgeable within a large company. Anyway, but it's corporate. It feels like big business here. Let's pull some Oracle cards and see what else, other information we can get. Anything else for Capricorn? Whoa, this is getting really interesting. We've got the Staff, so that's anger. You guys are pissed off, and you're pissed off about Aquarius. You're pissed off at, how do I put this? The moochers, the couch potatoes, the people who drain the system, who don't contribute. You're pissed off at people who accept handouts because you are doing so well. You're part of like a legitimate business, and you view that as proper, and you're seeing other people, Aquarius, you don't want to help people unless they are basically doing what they're supposed to do per traditional, the traditional way, having a job, whatever, and contributing back in the same way that you're doing. And you're not just pissed too, because with Scorpio here, you're saying fuck them. Fuck those people who don't pull their weight, who don't fall in line, essentially, because we got the number 9, who don't do more, who don't sign up into like a contract, the number 2. It's like people, if you don't have a job and you're just kind of like on welfare or something, you're pissed off at those type of people. Okay, so let's see if we can get some advice here and see where else this is going. I feel this is going somewhere. Any advice here, Capricorn? Ooh, okay, so I have bad news, guys. Capricorn, you specifically are trying to get away from helping people because you're like, that's not my business. We'll let them figure it out themselves. Well, the bad news is they might even ask you for help. We got Page of Cups, Six of Swords. The people who are going for a rough time might come to you for help, whether that's financial, whether that is for a donation on like a more like general level. Some of these same people are going to come to you for help or have been coming to you for help, and it's going to stress you out because it's going to put you on the spot. You guys are in the position to maybe help people because you have such a good financial foundation. And maybe you're even like the boss, or like you can decide the finances for a larger institution, but you're going to be put in a stressful position because now you really have to, you don't want to consider these people, but now you're actually going to have to consider whether or not to help or not help. We got the Two of Wands. Do I help these people? Do I treat them like a fellow human being, but not even more than that? Do I treat them like someone I care about? Two of Cups. Or do I not? And if you don't, you might end up, just based on your personality, you might end up stressed out about it. You might end up just thinking about that like late at night. Be like, man, if I didn't help that person, X, Y, and Z is gonna happen to them. So now you're put really on the spot, and it's a tough decision because maybe you guys are too nice, or maybe it is your place to help these people. I think this is gonna be a tough decision for you. Let's pull Oracle cards and see what else. Anything else for Capricorn? Alright, so you don't have to offer help right away. We got Pisces and the Moon here. You can kind of let them sweat it out a little bit. That's what Pisces and the Moon is here. Maybe it'll be good for them to really struggle for a little bit, be a bit of a learning process. You don't have to swoop in and save the day just yet, even though the advice is, I think you are better off helping once it does become like, they might even come to you directly, or they might just say, kind of like, man, I could really use this when you're right next to them. It's like when they do that, feel free to help them. When they make it known that they need help, the heart with the book. They may not say it directly. I don't think they will. They're going to kind of meander around it, but make it clear to you that they need help. When they do that, then I think it's going to help your conscience to help them, because I think you guys like to help people even though you're trying to avoid it. So it's in your best interest to help them, but let them sweat it out for a little bit, because they could stand to sweat it out for a little bit. You're right on that part. On the bottom, we have Sagittarius with Libra. I mean, this has been coming. It's like if somebody does something that screws up their life and then they need help, well, it's kind of karma, right? Usually they did it to themselves, and it's not your responsibility to help them, and you know that. But at the same time, it's kind of like you are a nice guy. Maybe it's somebody you really care about. It's like, let them sweat it out for a little bit, but then, you know, help them out. All right, Capricorns, I think that's going to be a reading. Thank you guys for being here. If this resonated for you and you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to follow the channel, and I will see you next time.